everybody, it's me, Katie. Um, uh, um, Sorry about the bad lighting. It's, I don't even know what time it is. 11? 11 o'clock at night. And, the lighting's really bad. Hey, boo, can you turn on this light?
Yeah, I got you.
That might help, I don't know.
It's not gonna help.
Oh, kinda. Ta-da. Not a whole lot. This is, the Bluemoon pumpkin update. I have to do this because I tried looking into, to see if Bluemoon pumpkins, and I didn't really come across anything. Maybe I didn't search hard enough. I get distracted really easily. If you haven't noticed in any of my videos, I'm very blah, and I'm trying to catch up on videos since I had that head cold and dealing with all the infections in my body from being pregnant and everything. I haven't been able to get a whole bunch out, and tonight I'm feeling really, really good. And so if you see me in a, this is one of my favorite shirts, I'm not gonna lie. It's super comfy. And it doesn't seem like anything. I'm a messy person, and stole it from my sister one time and never gave it back. But it doesn't seem like whatever I get on it, could be oil from cooking or whatever, it doesn't seem to stain, and so I absolutely love it, and it plus is super comfortable. But if you see a bunch of videos of me in this one, I don't live in this shirt. It's because I'm doing repeated videos. But anyways, back to the pumpkin. We did we planted in the bigger pot, just say about a week and a half ago, maybe 2. Anyways, you can go back and I put it under Bluemoon pumpkin. Still not sure what it is, but we brought it inside of the, just a little update about this little guy. My daughter found it. We were bringing in plants through the, we were trying out bringing outdoor plants like tomatoes, whatever was salvageable, and we were bringing them inside and gonna try to keep them inside until the next season. And this little guy came in, no joke, my daughter got it. It had, I want to say, 3 little leaves on it, and I had planted all these seeds at the beginning of spring last year, and this little guy germinated all through the summer, and this little guy just popped out of nowhere. Now, when we planted him, I put a stick in the ground, and we planted the Bluemoon pumpkins outside in a certain section, and this little guy, there was a couple that germinated, but my mom has terrible soil, and we're doing new things this year because I was kind of testing things out throughout her yard, and she just has terrible soil. It's clay and nothing grows. She has dirt everywhere. Well, this little guy made it, but he was only like this big, and it had maybe 3 little leaves on him and everything. Well, I brought him in, and I did that the video of transferring him into this huge pot. I'm most likely he's never coming out of this pot ever. He's gonna spend the rest of his life in this pot. Whether or not we take him outside or if he stays in this pot right here for the rest of his life, I don't care. This is my daughter's plant, and she saved his little life. And when I did that video, I thought I killed him. In all honesty, because the roots, I thought the roots had been root bound. There was just itty bitty. Go look at that video. I mean, there was no roots on them. And seeing that I was in the process of transferring him anyways, I wanted to get him in the biggest pot that I had, which is this one, and call it good. And this, he has grown, and I don't know if you can see him or not. Hold up. I'm gonna try. Sorry, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get a really nice view on him. Bear with me, people. Let's see if I get my head up. I'm hoping that you can see him. This little guy has grown. And I'll do another update video on him. I've been feeding him the turtle water, of course. And then the soil stays really damp 24/7. So since he's been in there, I've only fed him regular tap water, and then I fed him straight turtle water. I wonder if I can get, maybe. I'm just angry that I have terrible lighting right now. But he has grown even more. He's gotten this new leaf. He's getting a new leaf down here. Oh, right there. He's getting more leaves down here. I'm totally happy. If he doesn't even produce anything his whole plant career, I'll just be really, really happy that he's done this well. Because I'm just impressed by this little guy. I mean, he's got a strong heart, and he's wanting to go. Tum Tum even got a hold of that one leaf, and look, it hasn't even turned brown where she bit or anything. It just kind of sealed over and called it good. I'm gonna be rotating him. Yes, I call him. I can't remember what Judith named it, but she's named every plant in here. But I'm gonna rotate him. The way he's facing, the sun doesn't hit him as much as I'd like it to. We've been having really bad overcast days, so it's not as bright as I'd like it to be in here. But I just rotate the plants, let them kind of turn and try to lean that way, and then I rotate them. So I make them move to try, instead of them always facing this way, I'll switch them so they have to go back towards the sun every time. To me, it keeps them in shape, I guess. But I'm really happy about this little guy. Let's see, we're at 8 minutes. Okay, so, I've had to actually delete a couple videos because I wasn't paying attention to time, and I was always all, distracted. We also have been taking bananas, and when you peel a banana, and I know this works on your regular plants, and this also works on these type of plants. After you peel your banana, you eat your banana, don't throw away your peels. Take your peels out, and since we're inside, we get a lot of dust. Don't bash me, okay? I don't want to hear it. There are smokers in this house. And that's one reason why I love my plants so much, is they help with the smoke. And I've never had a plant die because of smoke. Don't get all on me, but yes, there are smokers in this house. So we get a lot of dust. But you take that, and plus where we live, you can dust one day, and tomorrow it will be dusty. That's just that's just where we live. We live in a desert. But, anyways, so even if we didn't smoke it, it's still like that. But anyways, back to the banana peel. You take the banana peel, and you take it over, and you wipe down your leaves, and you don't do it roughly. And these guys are they're really fuzzy, and they have little porkies. Brushly take it, gives them vitamins. I'm gonna mess this up. and I just looked into this because I couldn't remember, and I just went blank. Potassium. It gives them potassium, and it gives them vitamin B. Anyways, enough of me thinking. I mess up in every video because I know what I'm going to say, and then when I get on here, I'm just like, but yeah, just take that over, and I do it with all my plants a lot. I don't do it to the small, like over here, I have tomatoes growing. I wouldn't do it on these little guys, but something bigger, yeah, you're fine. You can also just, when you water on their leaves. I wouldn't do it with, like if you have water that you're treating with your plants with, like with food and stuff, I wouldn't do that. I just use water. And we're at 11 minutes. Also, in this little guy, I wanted to point out, and I wish I could have a little bit better view. Within this, since I've transplanted him and everything, I had treated the soil. I had froze it outside, and everything. And I bring him in, and I have these little, now I can't see any of them. I have these little gnats, which I've been keeping an eye on. They don't seem to be doing anything. I do have worms in the soil, and I have in this dirt pile, yeah, there's one of the gnats. They don't leave here. They kind of look like fruit gnats, but they don't leave this. And I haven't seen any traumatizing to any of the leaves. And on top of that, we have little roly-polies all over the place. And to tell you the truth, I'm not worried about them. Not right now. Only because my plant is doing really, really well. And whatever little creatures are in this soil, like I'm just staring at it. You can see little things moving around. Whatever is going on in this soil is working. And I would firmly believe if something's going on and it's working, let it be. But yeah, I don't know where these little guys come from. Roly-polies have been around for decades, billions of years. I just watched a show about them. They used to be like these huge, they were like back in the dinosaurs, and now they're just these itty bitty little guys. They even have sea ones that are like roly-polies, but they live in the sea, and those things are like huge. They're like, but they're all like cousins and stuff like that. I just watched a thing about them, and I just thought it was really interesting that they survived all these billions of years later, and here these little guys are. And so I guess freezing them out in like 0 temperature, because it got down to 0, didn't kill them off. And roly-polies do a lot for your soil. I know there's controversies on different people on what roly-polies, they can damage your plants and stuff like that, and they probably could with the smaller ones, but this guy's pretty, I mean, he's doing pretty good. So I'm not too worried about him, and he looks wonderful. I haven't had any, I mean, I really keep an eye on my plants, so everything that's going on, knock on wood, because you can say that one time, and one little itty bitty bug can come in here and multiply and ruin everything. But right now, what little bugs and things, little creatures that are running around in here, they seem to be doing it. So anyways, I will let you go, and thanks for stopping by and watching, and come back and watch the next Blue Moon update, and I promise I'll have better light. Bye, you guys.